Okay, let's start with the new file. Let's save it as Othello game.html and just put the basic skeleton code in for now. The first thing we want to do when we make a big project like this is design it out. Now, I've already come up with kind of a design here, and it follows something called the Mvc pattern. This is a design pattern popular in the industry today, and it's been around for a long time. It is short for Model, View, Controller. So these are the three components of an application, or at least an application like the one that we're creating today. You've got the model, which is the data that the program uses. You've got the view, which is the content that is displayed to the user. And then you've got the controller, and that's the methods of interaction that the user has with the program, such as things they can click on, buttons they can press. Anyway, so in the case of Othello, our model is our data structure. It's a two-dimensional list. It's a grid. And each of those cells of that grid are going to contain information about what we would find on the board. And of course, that model affects what is in the view. As the game progresses, when you change the model, you need to change the view to reflect what is inside that model. And of course, in this case, the view is an 8x8 grid, green squares, black borders. Of course, the color isn't actually that important. You could make it whatever color you want, and it would still be a functional game. And then the last part here is the controller. And in this game, there's really only one control, and that is the ability of the user to click on a cell. And that's how the game progresses. So we're actually going to do things a little bit out of order. We're going to start with the view, which is the initial HTML, the initial state of the game. And then we're going to do the model, and then we'll connect the view to the model. And then the rest of the tutorial videos are probably going to focus on the controller. So it'll probably take the most time.